And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this out to the 29.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Cook makes the catch on the out route. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
On play action, Allen. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bills drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's going to be incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here we go.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Going for the deep ball. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Bills 0. Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now they'll go with a reverse. And he'll go down as his drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Allen now looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. On play action, Allen. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Allen going to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Come on. Alert.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the right goes Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 minutes gone by the second quarter. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The name Viking fans know well. It's the brother of Dalvin, James Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And less than a yard.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Vikings 7. Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On the give, it's Mason. Only a couple there, so he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
43-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mason going to get it on first down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain there of 30 big ones.
At the 13-yard line.
There's certainly a lot of quality receivers on this team, so he's no lock to make this squad. But the way he's got to do it, make every routine catch that comes his way, and mix in some of the big-time ones like the one we just saw there.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Bills' first down.
He'll look to throw. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
The first down pass.
And from the 34, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir as time expires in the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now McCarthy.
At the 49-yard line.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Short throw, caught by the tight end Oliver. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. Going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again, McCarthy. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's McCarthy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he comes back with one complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Looking to put a drive together. In motion right, Dobbs. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now back to throw. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Here we go, sack.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 14. That's taken in by Shavers.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. He will have the 1st down and a bit more. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. On play action, McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, now McCarthy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
At the 31-yard line.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Throwing is McCarthy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a 1st-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the 6th sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw there is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Now he's going to step up and run. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will shift things around.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hawk 70.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
60 Bison.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
16 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Looking to throw McCarthy. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
The Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, check it.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
To the air with McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this one is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Romeo Doubs, 31 yards. And the Bills up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
The score, Bills 42.
Extra point by Bass,
Vikings
up and
14.
good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, there's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Looking deep downfield. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Go, Warriors 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
2nd and 10.
70 Lions. Check go.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position. Oh, and now they're going to thank it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Hands it off out again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And that will be incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 29. And the Vikings first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Dragon 6-2. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll drop the throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Vikings 28.
Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion.